On my next adventure, I am exploring a very interesting place, an old traditional house built on a pine hill surrounded by huge daffodil fields. You don't have to imagine it, I will show it to you, but to be honest, I was so surprised how beautiful this combination is. This time I'm traveling with my friend Marie. It's always great to travel with somebody, especially to a place that's off the beaten path. Traveling to Seosan is not complicated at all. The best and easiest is to come by car, so you can stop at some other interesting places along the way. For this trip, we took the bus, and surprise, we were the only travelers for this early morning ride. The public transportation option from Seoul involves a bus ride from Nambu Bus Terminal to Unsan Intercity Bus Stop. Most tourist places in Korea are overcrowded during the weekend. If you cannot travel during the week, make sure to move really early, visit the place and leave by 11 am. After a 2-hour bus ride, we are finally at Seosan. There is local bus that comes at the bus station and will bring you a bit closer to the Yu Gibang House, but we decided to walk as there was no clear schedule and sometimes it might take quite a while until the next bus arrives. Here we are at the Yu Gibang House, traditional noble house from the Seosan area. Constructed in the early 90s and sprawling over 4,700 square meters, the Yu Gibang House stands as a significant cultural treasure, officially recognized as a Chungcheongnam-do folk culture heritage. Nested against a dense pine forest on the gentle slopes of a southern-facing mountain, this historic home is designed around a central courtyard bordered by various structures, main living quarters to the north, the servants' quarters to the west, and a more recently added eastern building, together forming a courtyard. Its male quarters on the east is separated from the female quarters on the west by an earthen wall. The original Jungmunchae or central gate was demolished in 1988, replaced by a two-tiered structure. We did not spend too much time at the house as it's just a well-preserved old Hanok house, but it got some traction as a filming location for Mr. Sunshine movie. The reasons we are here is the amazing daffodil back garden that's quite an unexpected sight. The daffodils grow under the beautiful pine forest that spreads on the hills surrounding the house. You will be surprised how big the area is and how amazingly beautiful the combination of the yellow of the daffodils, the white of the cherry blossom and the green of the pine trees is. Just next to the extensive daffodil pine tree garden we found some tombs. I tried to find information about who is buried here, but no success. I assume some of the nobles that lived in the house, even though the burial complex looked quite newly built. It is common for some local Korean families to possess land that's used for ancestral burial, so that it might be the case here too. Back to the beautiful daffodil wonderland. You might see a lot of Korean couples taking photos. They take forever, so if you have an eye on a certain spot that's occupied by a couple, just give up and move on. Otherwise, you might need to wait forever, and I guarantee you will be annoyed at some point. Seosan, a mere couple of hours south of Seoul in Chungcheongnam-do, is celebrated as one of Korea's prime springtime destinations, famous for its spectacular floral displays. Among these, the daffodil-covered hills stand out for their breathtaking beauty, unmatched anywhere else except maybe Jirisan Cheeseland, but you have to go check out both and decide which one you like better. If you want to further explore the area, there's so much more to see, especially in the spring. Here are some of my top picks for further exploration. The Seosan rock-carved three-eyed Buddha is a significant historical and cultural site located in Gayasan. This site features a central sculpture of a standing Buddha reborn, which stands 208 centimeters tall. Flanking the central Buddha are two figures, to the right a Bodhisattva and to the left an image of Bangasayusang. This triad is affectionately referred to as the Smile of Baekje, highlighting its importance and beauty. It represents a remarkable example of Buddhist art, showcasing figures carved directly into the rock face, a testament to the skilled craftsmanship that involved meticulously shaping natural rock into detailed religious sculptures. Close by, you can also visit the ruins of Buwonsa Temple. Built in 1484, Geshimsa Temple is one of the only handful of wooden buildings in Korea which dates past the 17th century. The temple houses an Amitabha Buddha statue carved in the 14th century, as well as a hanging mural painted in the 15th century, both of which have won Geshimsa Temple the title of a national treasure of Korea. It is spectacular when the fluffy cherry blossom trees bloom, absolutely stunning to visit no matter how busy it might be. Hemi-Upsong Fortress was erected in the 15th century during the reign of King Sejong the Great and was originally built to protect against Japanese pirates. It's the historic site where thousands of Catholics were executed during the French invasion in 1866. Back to the spring bliss at the Yu Gibang House. Since you've spent at least 2.5 hours traveling to Seosan, you might want to take full advantage of the place and spend more time around. Maybe finding a nice seat in the vast daffodil garden with a book and coffee at hand will be a good idea. I traveled in company, so we just walked around enjoying nice chat and sucking into the scenery. But if I have to visit by myself, I'll definitely spend some quiet time here. It's time to go back to Seoul. It's really funny how if you don't know where exactly the bus terminal is, you will probably miss it. Nothing there tells you where the bus stop is and where can you actually buy tickets for it. Welcome to rural Korea and its perks and charms. Hope you enjoyed this spring episode of my Korean countryside adventures. See you next time, and I promise you there is plenty more cherry blossom and spring splendor to explore. Stay tuned!